Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Robert and Kalyn Get Rich Show.
Cue the music.
That's right. This is the Robert and Kalyn Get Rich Show. I am your host, Robert Kalyn, and Get Rich. This is your other host, Get Rich.
What?
If you think I screwed that up, think about this. Last week I said it was episode 89. I was so excited for 89, which is our masterpiece episode. That was in fact 88, and this is 89. So this is all part of our conspiracy. So if you saw episode 88 on the thumbnail or the link, and you're like, click on it, and we start announcing 89, you're confused. Well, this is the reason why. Here we are, episode 89. Today is March 19th. This is a Thursday. We will publish this tomorrow on the 20th after furiously working all night long to get this production ready for you, dear listener. I am Robert Kimmel, your host. This is Kalyn Kimmel, your other host, and my dear sister. And today we will be bringing you such amazing topics as
Chechnya,
the war in Armenia. That's gonna knock them dead.
The Wayfair Epstein conspiracy.
College tours and making sure that all the Indians are recognized.
Chevy Chase.
And, of course, the Barry Manilow cabal conspiracy revealed to you today. If those sound like topics worth listening to, stay tuned. This is going to be a wild ride. But before you buckle up, we have one word of warning for you. What is it, Kalyn?
This is not financial or investment
Sure
advice.
not. All right, with that, dear listener, here we go. We're going to take it to the episode.
So how was going to see schools? The never-ending tour of schools. I was like, I don't even know if Robert's going for Kiara or for Cody at this point.
Yeah, this was the Cody trip. So Cody was my road trip companion here for the past several days, and we saw a couple and we passed on some, and I don't know why we passed on some and saw the others. The logic was ever evolving, but
that makes sense to me. I don't know. I feel like I understand Cody. I feel like I just get him for some reason. I don't know if I actually do. But the angstiness and just being like, no, I'm not. Fuck that school. I don't know. I get that. That's my vibes too.
You don't even know which schools he skipped. So
I don't need to know. I don't. Yeah, it's just nah. Fucking Wake Forest, no. Or whatever. William and Mary, I'm not doing that. I don't know. Yeah.
We saw Duke University, which is, universally ranked as top 10 undergraduate school, but we skipped Vanderbilt, which is also sort of top 10. And
Vanderbilt sounds like it sucks.
Yeah, they suck. Yeah, well, they do suck at football, but in terms of school, I guess it's in Nashville, so it would have we'd had to get over to Nashville, and then so it would have been a long, nasty day. There's no doubt about that, but it's all right. But we did see Wake Forest, the one you listed, which it's not that great a school, and it was also 2 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he liked it, but it's I liked it, but I'm not going to I might apply here, but as one of 20 schools I apply to, its chances of actually being the one I pick are pretty limited. So,
yeah.
By the time you go on about 4 or 5 of these college tours, you're like, okay, I get the drill here. You're like, can you tell me about the police poles on campus where you can hit the button and the blue light comes on and the campus police will show up within seconds? And
right. And you're like, that is the deal breaker or deal. Yeah. I'm going to a school that's got those poles, or whatever.
Yeah. If I am not over the top, feel safe here, I do not want to go here. Now, I would like to hear about your study abroad program. Do you have a minor campus in Italy?
Sister university, and
and also affiliates in virtually every country in the world, and
right.
Not to mention personal anecdotes about how you or one of your friends studied abroad.
Lives were changed. Yeah,
and it was wonderful.
Yeah. It's like, man, no shit. Of course it's wonderful. Like, I've never heard anybody have a bad study abroad story. Like,
Yeah.
besides the girl. That girl who was accused of murder in Italy. That one was bad. Amanda Knox.
Amanda Knox.
Was bad.
I remember my reaction to Amanda Knox was, okay, so she was accused not just of murder, but she went to a drug-filled orgiastic party, and then somebody got murdered. And I was like, man, I never got invited to the drug-filled orgiastic murder parties.
Yeah, get me on the Epstein list.
Did I pick the wrong country to go to? Is this because I went to Germany? And they're like,
no, like I don't know why I have this idea about Germany and their like fetishy stuff, but like
yeah, because it's true. I
like
think.
I mean it's all like the Germans are into like scat and stuff.
Yes, that's like it's well documented. Yes. We talked about 2 girls, 1 cup last episode. Germans freaking love it. They love that video. Except they don't they just keep it under wraps, you know. They seem very strict and rules based, but
we're
man,
all
when you
about
get
this. We got a proper party. We've got a place that is designated for this scat situation. Yuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, no judgment.
Yeah.
I don't want to yuck anyone's yum, but like, yeah, that one's not for me. Like,
this is almost very literally yuck.
I don't like that. Well, actually, no.
Yeah, but I'm like, man, how did Amanda Knox get? I mean, where do these parties come up, and how do I get to go to them? But
yeah,
now I'm too old. Nobody invites 48. I'm sure there's some 48-year-olds.
Actually, I think you
around.
just have to be rich enough, and then you get invited to all kinds of shit. If you're, you know,
with the pinnacle being the Epstein, you know.
I mean, like that. That seems to be the tie that binds with like who got invited to his stuff is money, right? So
money and power and influence and or people he could help. He could help and who could help him or whatever. So.
Yeah, but aren't they like one and the same? Like, who's powerful but not rich?
No, good point. Yeah.
Like,
you got to be at least somewhat rich. I mean, rich by most people's standards. Yeah. There's not a lot of like, I don't know, Gandhi or something. Yeah, Mother Teresa.
Right, yeah, that's it. That is a good example. Yeah, the nuns. Yeah, the nuns are very, I mean, I don't know how powerful Mother Teresa was. Like,
yeah.
I mean,
and nor am I sure at the end of his life how poor Gandhi was. I mean, his family went to multi-generational power within India, so I'm pretty sure they did all right. So yeah, it seems like they came out okay. The other trend we saw on campus tours is, and this declines as you move south, it'll be hard to believe, but up farthest north, they're talking about, we'd like to begin this tour recognizing that this was the land of the Anasazi or whatever, and we hope in the future that the university does more to recognize the Anasazis' contribution to this university. But here we are, we're at the Smith Jones building, and the Smith and Jones were slaves that were owned by the university and sold to help finance the creation of the foreign language department. And so why do you think this is funny, Kalyn? We're talking about friggin' slaves here. So the students held a 3-day sit-in, and the university established a $400,000 fund that they now distribute to the heirs of the Smith and the Jones and the 200 or something other slaves that were sold. And there's something like 10,000 beneficiaries of this $400,000 fund, so each of them gets
you don't
$40
get that much money
now. yeah.
Like,
but anyway, all right. So now you make your way south, and now you're at Wake Forest University, which the name on every building at the Wake Forest University is the Reynolds. This is the Reynolds Library. This is the Reynolds Academic Building. This is the Reynolds Stadium. Yeah. Right now, who are the Reynolds? The Reynolds are R.J.R. Reynolds. Right. Famous for
the cigarettes, right?
Cigarettes. They are R.J.R. Reynolds was once so big that they acquired Nabisco. So the R.J. famously.
So now it's like Reynolds Wrap.
No, different. I think different Reynolds.
I mean, if they got Nabisco, who knows? Who knows what they're into?
Is Reynolds Wrap the same? as R.J. Reynolds. No, Reynolds Rap and R.J. Reynolds are not the same company, are they?
Dang.
There is they share a family connection. Reynolds Rap was founded by Richard Reynolds, who is the nephew of Richard Joshua Reynolds. So, yeah. Okay, so he. I wonder where the. Yeah, I was gonna say. I wonder where the initial investments came from to form Reynolds Rap, which was U.S. Foil Company. So no, they're not part of the same company, but they're part of the same family.
Interesting.
Oh well. Anyway, so you go to Wake Forest University, which is R.J. Reynolds' land. They're not talking about the the Indian tribes that own the land or the contribution of the slaves because you know damn well that in its founding in 1834 in North Carolina there were slaves involved one way or another in the creation of this university.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, that's prime tobacco. Yeah.
I happen to be seeing here, just because it's on screen, that the Reynolds homestead was also used as part of is also part of the Virginia Tech history. So yes, I think there's an awful lot of tobacco and or aluminum foil influence in Virginia. I mean, hell, UNC is named the Tar Heels, which is from stomping on tobacco leaves gives you Tar Heel. So anyway, fantastic.
I didn't put that together. Speaking of like things, having a lot of names. So I was listening to this podcast earlier, and they mentioned Chevy Chase Boulevard somewhere, but there's like a Chevy Chase Boulevard everywhere. Why does Chevy Chase have so many freaking roads?
Why does Chevy Chase?
Like, did he do something extra special besides being an actor?
He's not. I don't think Chevy Chase, Maryland, is named after Chevy Chase the actor. Chevy Chase, Maryland.
Chevy.
It was developed by Chevy Chase land structure.
No, Chevy Chase Boulevard. Like, yeah. But isn't there a Chevy Chase Boulevard in every city? It's like Main Street, Chevy Chase.
I don't know. I've never put this together myself. Why are there so many?
Like, how do you not know this, Robert? Just off the cuff. Like,
I can't think of one other Chevy Chase Boulevard other than Chevy Chase, Maryland. There are many places named Chevy Chase because they are independent municipality subdivisions or residential, built around the turn of the 20th century that adopted the prestigious name of the original Chevy Chase, Maryland community.
I've never heard of Chevy Chase, Maryland. I just thought all of this was named after the actor.
No.
I was like, what did Chevy Chase do? Jeez. Like, everybody loves the shit out of Chevy Chase. I mean, he's funny and everything, but like, I don't know.
You got to understand, right? Fletch was so good. I mean...
Yeah, like, is he still alive? I don't even know. Maybe we like went to town naming everything after Chevy Chase. Like,
is Chevy Chase alive?
I didn't even know. I really didn't know there was like a famous Chevy Chase, like besides the famous Chevy Chase. You know?
Yes.
Like,
I sort of wonder if he changed his name to. I mean, gave himself a stage name. Yeah.
I'm changing. Why don't you change your name to George Washington? Like, Benjamin Franklin. That's me. Like, you can call me Benji. Like,
maybe if your last name was Franklin. All right, because Chevy Chase, the actor, his given name is Cornelius Crane Chase. So I guess Cornelius.
I mean, that might maybe you shorten that to Chevy. I don't know. What name gets shortened to Chevy?
Chevalier.
I'm like, am I even saying that name right? Chevy. That's right, Chevy Chase.
What name gets shortened? He might. I defy you to name another Chevy.
I know. That's why I couldn't believe there were two. Like, I thought we just all name everything after Chevy Chase. Like,
Chevy is the common nickname for Chevrolet. Have you heard that?
Well, yeah. Nobody's naming their kids Chevrolet, are they?
I'm sure there's some. But
like the people that made the cars, like Ford.
I mean, people name their kids Porsche, and
that's
can I think of another example? But yes, if someone did, I could probably take a wild stab at their ethnicity if they named.
Yeah.
The kid Chevrolet.
I mean, I've heard of people called Lexus and stuff, too.
There you go. Also, I can also probably guess their ethnicity.
You know what ethnicity they are. Yeah.
The fancier the name sounds.
Right. Mercedes, that's a different...
okay, yes. Now we got
we
one.
have lots of Hispanic Mercedes in Texas here.
And it wasn't that uncommon of a Anglo name either, so at one point.
Yeah.
All right, so Chevy Chase, the actor, by the way, is 82 years old.
He could be hanging out with Lee Greenwood and all of our other...
Can you imagine this Super Bowl halftime show?
Oh my God.
Introducing
Chevy Chase.
A stand-up routine.
Chevy Chase, welcome to the original Fletch. What else has he been in? Like a million things, I know. Like, wait, the National Lampoon stuff, right?
All the National Lampoon Christmases and all those. Yes, Family Vacation. I always think of him in the Paul Simon video for I got short attention. Got a short little span of attention. Why my life is so hard.
Right.
Because he lip syncs the words, make it look like he's singing it, and Paul Simon's just I can be.
You can call me Al. Call me
Al.
Right?
That's the one. Call me Al. So.
Good song.
It is a fine song, and it's a fun video. And I also recall Weird Al Yankovic saying that Paul Simon had stolen his song, Weird Al's song, which was called "Call Me Paul." So. Like many things, I was introduced to that song via Weird Al Yankovic. That's,
naturally. Yeah.
That's what my youth was like. So.
Yeah. When did they stop doing Al TV? That was a mistake. Like, that's probably why MTV is like crumbled into nothing.
It was the only thing worth watching on. There was a time they were doing like, oh, it's freaking Al TV again? Jesus Christ. Like, all right. You know? About the same time VH1 was like, there was nothing but pop-up video. You're like, what?
Yeah.
Like, can I just watch a plain old video without like freaking fun facts about Prince?
Right. Well, VH1 was super lame, and then they did Behind the Music, and it was like, whoa, this is the best show ever.
I know that. I know the South Park guys
good
were on.
Old days.
Was it Behind the Music or whatever? And they're like, anyway, there's a section of each one of these episodes called "The Price of Fame," and for the South Park guys, they're like, they wanted to do this Price of Fame section, and we couldn't come up with anything. Like, like we're doing great. We love it. We're having a fine time. We get along even better than we used to.
Well, they did it Behind the Music on Weird Al, and it was like after they've been doing it for a while. And the beginning of it, I remember, because he's like, so every one of these that you guys have, like the band is broken up, somebody's gotten divorced, they had a drug addiction, whatever. He's like, I don't drink, I don't do drugs, I never have. I'm with the same guys that I was when I did like my baloney, like the original one. All the like squeak sounds and stuff. Oh man.
Yeah, the rubber chicken.
Weird Al. Yeah.
Every time the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame comes out with their new class, I'm like, which is a big deal here in Cleveland because the Rock Hall is here in Cleveland. I am like the biggest snub this year because they're always like, who got snubbed? And I'm like, the biggest snub year after year is Weird Al Yankovic. No man deserves to be in the Rock Hall more than Weird Al. He's been a great musician for 40 years. He's done so many different styles. He's remained high in popularity. Yeah. Like, he's a great guy.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, and his like, I don't know if it's his most recent album now, but like the one that had like Tacky, that was like, cause I'm tacky, all that, whatever. He said, I saw him on interviews and he was like the #1 seller that like he was the top of the charts, and he was like, I've been doing the same thing for 40 years and all of a sudden I'm having the best week of my life. Like everybody wants to interview, you know, like everybody wants a piece of, but he's also, I mean, to your point, why you should be in the Rock Hall of Fame, like I've heard that's like a like, you know, you've crossed the Rubicon as an artist if Weird Al wants to cover your song, you know, like that's like a thing that you're like, I've made it or whatever.
Yeah.
There's also a great story about he was at like, they're being at some party and like Paul McCartney like freaked out because he was like, oh my God, it's Weird Al. Like, it's like really wanted to meet him and stuff. I'm like, that's cool.
He grew up as like, in a very religious household, almost like a sect or whatever. And this is where the no drinking, no nothing. I think he was a very introverted kid.
Yeah, I believe his parents were like considerably older. Also, like they were like, yeah. Which probably means they were like 35 back then, like or something. You know, they were ancient. Like
the doctors are coming out. Can you have a child at 35 years old?
Yeah, we're like bed rest the whole 9 months. You cannot get out of bed. Like,
lady, this isn't the Bible. People do not have children after the age of 30 here in 1965.
Right. Yeah.
But,
that's a cool shirt you have on. I like.
Oh yeah, this one's pretty funky. It's a little loud. Yeah.
I like.
I mean, I gotta kind of
cool.
dress nice to go to the salon, and I can't look like a hobo when people are.
Because you're
this
like,
luxury
we might
salon.
be selling ingots here soon.
Ingots sooner or later.
I like that picture, by the way, that Kelly made.
That was like magical. I couldn't believe. Yeah.
Lady
it's
Hannah
a great
of Ingot.
I don't know where it came up with Hannah, but anyway.
Yeah.
It's very. You look great, and the whole outfit is smashing. And did you notice the catfish at the bottom? So
I did not until it just How did that get in there?
AI of course has been listening. No, I bet she prompted it and said, "Make this thing."
She's like, "Add some catfish."
I like this.
Make Kalyn a princess of ingots. Name her Hannah. Add some catfish. Well, thank you, Kelly. You're the best.
Yeah, and then another super fan has weighed in. Where are you, Janice? Where are you? Here we go. She says, "I'm all caught up now. Guess who's been to Guam not once but twice." Is Janice.
I mean, I remember our first time we mentioned it that she wrote in after that and was like, "Guam's great" or something.
Yeah, why are you picking on Guam? It's the best.
I'm like, what is Guam?
We're not picking on you, Guam. We just have no idea.
Yeah, we're just like,
what the hell you're about.
Where you are, what you do. How you're, yeah.
At least it wasn't chicken shape selection or something. Like it's like, of course. Here's Janice, it's not, about Guam and chicken shape selection. So
man, when we get to our 1000th episode, we should just record from Guam.
Okay. This is marking the 10th century mark, our Guam episode.
Yeah. So I did have one thing that I was gonna ask you about news-wise. It's the TRIPP, TRIPP. You know about this? So I saw this video on Instagram, of course, and it's apparently Trump bought a 99-year lease in Albania or Armenia. So now we have an outpost.
Okay.
Called the TRIPP, TRIPP. Trump. He named this territory after himself.
Trump Resort in PP. Okay.
Yeah, peace and stuff. Well, anyway, so you have not heard about this?
No, this is new to me.
Okay, well then I don't have much.
It might not be true. I mean, when everybody gets their news from Instagram, what is the world coming to? When you don't know what's like, people make stuff up,
right?
And also, there's all these bozos out there that are like, the economy was better in 1930. Here's why, and you're like, come on, guys.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, I agree. Let's see. Trump route for international peace and prosperity is a proposed 43-kilometer back transit corridor through Armenia province, connecting Azerbaijan. This sounds really important, doesn't it?
People come to Robert and Kalyn Get Rich for the most pressing news.
Yeah. Don't worry, everybody. I know everyone's freaking out about the Armenia-Azerbaijan peace agreement, but Donald Trump's got that shit under control.
We're gonna talk about this 30-mile stretch of road here.
We own 74% of it now for the next 100 years. So
sweet.
Yes.
Let's erect the toll booths now.
For everybody traveling in between Azerbaijan and Armenia, we've got that on lock. Yeah, they talked about it having some important stuff because it basically cuts off Iran from Russia or something.
Okay.
But Never mind. This is not very funny. I don't have any more information.
Well,
I thought you would know about it already.
I mean, I know more than most. One thing of which is that there is a war between Armenia and Azerbaijan, and I bet the average person on the street has no idea.
I had no idea. Yeah, I didn't. Even after watching that video, I didn't realize that's what this was for. So they don't even mention Azerbaijan in that video. Just
And I'm not on top of this or anything. There happens to be a nail tech in our salon who's from Armenia. So, and she has a bumper sticker on the back of her car that says "Stand with Armenia." So frequently when I see her, I'm like, I stand with Armenia. I pick my side.
I'm gonna take an official stance here. Robert and Kalyn are on Team Armenia.
We certainly are. Guam? No. Armenia?
Guam?
Yes.
What the hell is that? Armenia? Fuck yeah. You can't let those Azerbaijanis start.
No way. We hate people.
Shop.
We hate Azerbaijan. We hate it. But the other thing I remember, did you ever see the Jon Stewart
Daily Show?
Yeah, the Daily Show, where he talks about Trump bungled. He called Armenia some other country.
Albania or something like I just did.
Exactly. That's exactly what happened. So in Trump's telling, it's not neighboring Armenia and Azerbaijan fighting a war. It's Azerbaijan
and Albania.
Fighting a war.
Yeah.
And by the way, it's not pronounced Azerbaijan. It's Azerbaijan or something.
Oh. Man. Well, I guess I have a little more sympathy for him since I just did the same thing with Albania and Armenia. Yeah. But I'm also not a politician or on the global stage. I mean, we are a little bit on the global stage with this podcast, but
yeah, don't forget our first fan was from Eritrea or something. So
that's true.
Somalia.
Eritrea,
Somalia or something like that.
Yeah, spicy nuts.
Yeah, go spicy nuts. We know that's you, Dad. We know it's you.
Yeah, you're using your VPN so you're hiding your location, but
yeah, exactly right.
That would be fun if Dad's username was Spicy Nuts.
Yeah. No, I'm surprised Trump knows one damn thing about Armenia, honestly, unless his family heritage is from there or something,
Yeah.
Which it could well be.
Right. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't have guessed that it was next to Azerbaijan. I don't know. It gets really foggy for me with those countries over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody. Well, a lot of them are pretty new countries and all this,
Right. Yeah.
Since the fall of the Soviet Union, 1989. So.
Yeah, since Lee Greenwood's songs came out. But
if you still talk about Czechoslovakia, then you're probably...
Right.
You're probably a little behind the times, but...
Yeah. It's Czechia now. It's not Czech Republic.
Oh, see, that's news to me, too.
Yeah. When me and Mom went, that's what the stamp is on my passport is for Czechia.
No doubt,
Which I think sounds fancy. But anyway, yeah. Czechia.
Where did you get this? Where did you get that plate?
Czechia.
Oh, this is...
I don't shop. No, it's not from the Czech Republic. I don't shop there.
No.
But...
That's very pedestrian. This is from Czechia.
Yeah.
Chechen.
Yeah.
Oh, a Chechen plate. Oh my.
That's right. Ooh, Chechen. Yeah.
Well, our next agenda item I have on the topic list, maybe they sell Chechen plates, but Wayfair was a topic.
So I've been following some of the Epstein stuff that's gone down. I just find the Economist's analysis of this pretty interesting. This is
Can I stop here? I cannot wait to hear the connection between Epstein and Wayfair. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Because there is one.
Oh.
So, there's okay, Wayfair has 800 million listings, as we saw, right, from when we looked at their shit. But there's a transaction that was found in the Epstein emails that was under the name something like Amelia, and it was for something like $19,000, right?
Okay.
And there's a whole bunch of listings on Wayfair that are nondescript items, but they're named girls' names, and they have a very high price tag. Oh. So there's this potentially Wayfair has been involved in some child sex trade stuff.
Oh,
basically.
I mean,
yeah. So that's probably why their stock went down.
I love me a good conspiracy theory. So
Yeah.
This one's pretty juicy.
The CEO came out and said something about like, okay, well, we list everything automatically at this particular price point, $19,998 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
That's like the default. But and so that there's nothing strange that's about you buying some $20,000 nondescript item like the Amelia for $20,000 like without pictures and stuff. Yeah, the CEO really had to like do some like dancing around that didn't really. Yeah, I know. I'm like, you're a bad man, aren't you?
Really? You list every like?
Yeah.
All right.
So like most Wayfair items are like, oh, I could get this couch for $35 with free shipping. Like,
exactly.
You know, like.
So before we sell this salt shaker, we do a test run. We send a flyer out
priced $20,000. See what happens. You know.
Exactly.
Yeah. I know. Yeah,
Kinda.
like that's convenient also. You guys didn't
and
say
they all
it,
happen
like,
to be girls' names, or those are
right,
just the
they're
ones
all like, yeah, Wilhelmina and Emily and whatever. Yeah.
So can we do some, not us, because we would never do something involved this much work, but like, could somebody go look for other items, like the $35 couch that was once listed at $19.98, or?
Like, let me just I'll do a Google search. Okay,
but I mean, you could prove
BBC
this.
BBC says it's the BBC
you could prove
says it's a false. Okay, go on.
Get out of here. BBC doesn't believe it. Well, they're all mobbed up with Epstein too.
Yeah. Though, wait a minute. That article came out in 2020. That's a different conspiracy. It is. Investigating the claim $8,000 receipt in Epstein's files. Nice Yahoo, which is gonna be fucking worthless.
We sent Yahoo sent their crack reporting staff to investigate this. The Spotlight division of Yahoo News.
Yeah.
It was like, they're going to dig deep on this one.
So, fact check. Investigating the claim $8,000 receipt in Epstein files confirms child trafficking conspiracy.
It confirms it?
No. They're fact checking that, but then they say it's false. Rating false.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways,
I thought it'd be like, you got to do paperwork and stuff, but like you and I could sell stuff on Amazon, right? You know?
Right.
I don't. Wayfair, I imagine not the same, or it is. Can I go sell couches on Wayfair or something?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think so. But I could be wrong about it. Yeah.
And I could name it after girls and charge an outrageous price.
That's an interesting angle.
I don't know.
Not
if the CEO says they list every...
charges appears... Whatever. Anyway,
It's the debunk theory that emerged July 2020.
I don't know if it's... Yeah, I mean, he bought something for $8,000 on Wayfair. That we know. Which is crazy. What the fuck did you buy on Wayfair for $8,000?
The products were industrial grade cabinets that were quote unquote accurately
You bought that
priced.
from Wayfair?
You're Jeffrey fucking Epstein. What are you buying?
Yeah, what are you doing? Like, buy industrial grade cabinets from Office Depot or whatever.
Like, some of these conspiracy theories like hold some water to me. Like, you know, the weather balloon, the Chinese weather balloon. You're telling me we cannot shoot this down over the state of Wyoming? We have to wait till it makes it all the way to the...
No way. We don't want to interfere with all those residents in Wyoming. All 7 of them.
So the fucking BBC and Yahoo would probably say, well, that's a debunked conspiracy theory because, sure, they wanted to shoot it down over Wyoming, but they just couldn't for public safety. And I'm like, come on, like...
So the real conspiracy is that Yahoo and BBC are bullshit. Like,
I think they all have to be now because they fired all their journalists and like turned it all over to AI as close as I can tell.
Right. Yeah. We're all getting progressively dumber.
We are all getting dumber.
Like,
and it's almost state sponsored.
Yeah. Right. Robert Kalyn reporting back how much stupider we are now than like not just us, the 2 of us, but everybody, but mostly us.
We're way ahead of the curve on this one because, eventually the nation's intelligence is going to decline to the point that our show starts to make sense. And they can...
we are gonna be the fucking investigative journalists, and we're like, let's see, Epstein, Wayfair. I don't remember exactly what the story was, but yeah.
But whatever it is, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
Yeah, here's a fun fact about bees. Like,
hard-hitting journalism.
That's right. That's us.
That is
totally.
Us. I'll tell you what's getting hard hit is my portfolio with this Iran. Yeah, that's the wrong sound, Kiara.
Wah,
wah. I mean, I've been taking a beating day after day after day. And I'm just like, all right, let's wrap this war up so I can get back to making. Yeah. Well, I'm overweight international, and international is really. The one thing I'm invested in that's done well is oil, but I don't have enough of it to offset the losses from my other investments.
Yeah. So that sucks. But I'm like, so uranium and stuff is down then?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think uranium is down in sympathy with the precious metals, which I'm not sure why the precious metals are down, but
man, this whole thing's a mystery.
Yeah,
that's
the biggest mystery is what the hell is like Donald Trump. Donald Trump is the biggest idiot ever. Like just and now twice between Liberation Day, and now the Iran war. He's done things that cost me a lot of money that were like really stupid things to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, so
because he's stupid. Sorry.
Well, so I heard a thing. And I hope I can remember it all right. But
Kalyn heard a thing.
Get ready, everybody. Hold on to your seats. So, basically, that the Venezuela thing is actually tied to the Iran thing, and all of it has to do with Cuba because we did all that shit with Venezuela so that we would have all control over the oil there, making them move to attack Iran less risky since there's going to be a bunch of like blockage, there's lots of blocking stuff and whatever.
Yeah.
Oil's not moving as much. But the real purpose was to we fully blocked for multiple months straight. January and February, Cuba got zero oil at all. And there's known Russian and Chinese spies, people with satellites and stuff listening to what's going on in America in Cuba. And now he's made a deal that people can sell oil to Cuba. At first it was none, and we blocked a bunch of Russian ships and shit like that. This is what they say on Instagram, and so it's helped shore up the counterintelligence from the Russians and the Chinese in Cuba, but also made it so that we're not gonna get too fucked up from the oil shortages because of Iran. Which I was man, that was actually smarter than I thought he was, but. Maybe that's all wrong. That could all just be bullshit too.
Well, I think some people are really good at tying the dots together. Seeing a pattern in the ink blots that may or may not really exist.
Whoa, I didn't put that together at all. I was listening to doing the editing, and I'm that's fucking Venezuela stuff. Or where I was nothing fucking happens after that, and then I'm but maybe the next thing that happens is Iran. Oh, I didn't even think about that as the next move. I thought something would be happening with that country that we're actually interacting with.
We're playing checkers and Donald Trump is playing chess, right? Here's what we're gonna do to China. The first thing we're gonna do: threaten to take Greenland. Okay, all right.
Right.
Now, what that'll do is it'll lull them into complacency.
So they brought that up. Yeah, they brought that up too, because Greenland was a big spot for Russian and Chinese people doing stuff. Bad stuff we don't want them to do. I'm what are these guys up to? That and these undesirable spot. I mean, Cuba probably is pretty nice if
it was a wonderful vacation spot back before John F. Kennedy closed it down.
The only reference I have for that is from The Godfather. To Cuba.
Well, what about
Godfather Part 2?
Her name was Lola. She was a soul girl. Da 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 da. Copacabana. Music and fashion, we're always in music and passion, we're always in fashion.
Yeah. I don't have any idea who sang that or when it came out. Or
Barry Manilow, and it was...
Barry Manilow.
And Copacabana was north of Havana, the show.
Oh.
Yeah. And then it goes minor. And her
Shout
lover
out to
gets
Barry
murdered.
Manilow.
Oh, he's the best. He's so good. Looks like we made it. So, you know you would go to a Barry Manilow show.
What's the song? Is it Sandy?
Mandy. Oh, Mandy.
Oh, Mandy. You came and you gave without taking, or something. And you did it, oh, Mandy. Right?
Now we know who's behind all this. Barry Manilow.
Barry Manilow. Man, I can't believe it. I thought that guy was just for old ladies, but he's not. He's like the fucking Illuminati, the top of it. That's Barry Manilow. Like, oh my God. This part, you know?
Yeah, I know exactly. That's Barry Manilow's eye right there in the top.
He's like, Mandy, Copacabana.
And only Donald Trump has the decoder ring. That's
God. No
Mandy means green land. Man sounds like land.
Got it. He's like, Armenia, Azerbaijan needs my attention now. Like, we gotta. What are some other Barry Manilow songs? I gotta.
Looks like we made it, and did
it looks like
Song
we
Sung
made
Blue, or is that somebody else? I forget.
He's like, looks like we made it, meaning sort that shit out with Azerbaijan and Armenia pronto. Like,
every night, Trump
you know
goes
how
into
old Wait! Conspiracy theory. Barry Manilow is 82 years old.
Get out!
I swear.
He's part of the triumvirate with Chevy Chase and Lee Greenwood.
We put it all together. Oh my God. And Mick Jagger. Like, this is where it all comes together. Robert, we have figured it fucking out. Wait, they're going to be on our phones in no time.
Yeah.
Now that they know that, like.
We better go into hiding, Kalyn, honestly.
We've put the pieces together. This may be our last episode, guys.
Yeah, if this is our last episode, listeners, you'll know why, because the government agents have chased us down.
Yeah, because the CIA is coming and pounding down my door. They're like, you can't be talking about that.
But we'll never stop. We'll never stop the resistance, Kalyn. Never.
Never.
I mean, unless we feel like
we're here to represent. Yeah.
Like, unless it hurts. I mean, we're not gonna
right.
Let's not go overboard.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Very true.
All right.
Man.
All right. Well, that was just like we wrote it up, Kalyn. That's pretty much.
I can't believe it. Yeah.
Our rundown for
we really figured something out here. I don't know. These old men. It's all old white men too. 82-year-old white men. How old is Trump?
Who would have ever thought?
82? Is Trump 82?
No, not yet.
I think he's close. Oh, he's close.
That's why he's got to work for the 82-year-olds, you know, because he's younger.
Right.
They picked on him in high school.
He's shepherding. They're shepherding him up to the top tier. This part.
79. You know? Once he crosses over to 80, he can be on the Council of Elders.
Man, I don't know. We may need to immigrate.
Until now, we have to.
I feel like we might need to leave this country.
If you think it's limited to the political boundaries of the United States, Kalyn, I've got news for you.
Man, I don't know. I guess not. Venezuela, Cuba, Greenland, Iran, Armenia, Azerbaijan. It's like
they will find us. They will find us. They have their means worldwide. Yeah. So
yeah.
All right,
man. We should check the portfolio.
I think so. I mean, well, now we know it's guaranteed tanked after this. But
yeah. Our fake money is gonna go down the drain. I can't wait to see how Black Flag is doing, or whatever it was called.
Sure. So our realized it's hard to compare anymore because this used to be like 40%, but we've sold a bunch of stuff. So like
we got that 7,000. Yeah.
If you add 11,000 in realized gain to our 4,000 in unrealized gains, we're still making a killing. So. Yeah. SPB, not so great. The makers of Black Flag, down
Bummer.
8%. I guess their cheerleader of a CEO hasn't managed to convince the markets.
Well, I still have faith for the summer months. I think we'll go up in the summer months.
Yeah.
We got in early when it was cheap.
Didn't exactly call the bottom because it's got even cheaper, but all right. I like your thought process.
You know.
Maybe after the war, which is not a war. If you think that's cheap, you should try open door options.
Man, I was telling somebody about our open door position, and I'm like, man, that was a mistake. They thought it was
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was Ariel and Nathan I was talking to about the guy who stands out on Drake's front lawn, trying to get into buy.
Man, this poor
Open Door.
guy. Yeah, like golly. I mean, and look at it. I'll show you.
Is he still at it? I mean, it's
I don't.
a sad scene.
I don't exactly subscribe to his. But
come on, Robert, you gotta stay on top of this.
I mean,
hot news.
It's been a sad stretch for him if he's been standing out on Drake's front lawn for the past 6 months.
Right, he was trying to get it to go to 100, right? Was it
over that time? Oh man,
wasn't he trying to get it to 100? It was like at $9, I think, when we bought it.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, 82 or something. Was what he felt like it was what it was worth. So now he's a guy who called a 10-bagger in Carvana and tells us that Open Door is Carvana-like. So.
Yeah, I still don't even get Carvana. I don't know why we bought this thing. Did we short them? We should have shorted them. Like
we bought an option on them to so we could multiply our our returns. We bought an option,
and I'm like, we should have shorted this shit. Like,
and we should have multiplied that.
We went totally the wrong way on this one. Yeah, because Carvana's stupid, right? Like, why do you need a vending machine for cars?
I mean, most of the money that and there's some real critics of Carvana out there, or skeptics, I should say, of investors, that they're like, they make all their money loaning money, not selling cars, really. So
does Nissan. Nissan, apparently, that's their big thing, too.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know that. I love Nissan. Well,
let's look at, here's my
old car was a Nissan.
The 1 year chart on Carvana hasn't looked too bad. You'd be up 67% now, and that's after you lost damn near half your value or something.
Wow.
So maybe the bloom's off the rose. I don't know.
I mean, this seems to be the thing. Like Carvana and Nissan. I wonder if other like cheaper car brokers
or just other businesses that are like, we make our money by giving terrible loans to people who can't afford to buy a product.
I mean, that's like a whole housing industry for a while there before the bubble. That was like a huge thing, you know?
Yeah. We're going to take poor people and we're going to give them enough money to buy 10 and 12 and 20 houses and then be like, no one saw this bubble coming, this pop.
Yeah.
You know?
We had no income check, no no credit history required, and we'll give you a big loan. Yeah.
That's why whenever anybody says that they couldn't see the bubble pop coming in that market, I'm like, what are you talking about? I saw this coming a mile away. It's just a question of will it pop yet, you know?
So, like, the biggest evidence for that in my personal world is that I was an appraiser, a real estate appraiser during college.
Yeah.
I signed off on appraisals for houses, lots of them, like gobs of them. I don't think I should be an appraiser now, let alone back when I was in college and showing up drunk half the time to like measure a house. And I'm like, totally, that's worth whatever. Like the bank just told us what they wanted the price to be. And we're like, cool, done. That's what we'll do.
Yeah. So now maybe we're in an AI bubble or some other type of, private credit bubble, huh? So.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I did hear last of the news is that I heard that Salesforce laid off 30,000 people, and so did Amazon laid off like 15,000 people, basically because of AI, from what I understand. So I don't know that Criterion email. What was it? Not Criterion. The
Citrini.
Yeah, I'm like, maybe that Citrini guy knew what's what.
He does know what's what, but I'm waiting for the news article that announces that Zenoti, our salon software product that we hate, lays off a whole bunch. Yes, that will. Yeah. Then I will know AI.
That's what we should short this week.
Yeah, I doubt they're public. There's probably some private investors that have a ton that are filthy rich, but you know what? I'm going to take them down just as soon
That's
as I
right.
get done with Barry Manilow and Lee Greenwood.
Man,
Dude,
and the
I get Barry
Illuminati.
Manilow. I get
Man.
Barry Manilow in a room. I'm gonna, and I'm
gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, listen, dude, what is up? You have the winning lottery numbers too. I don't know. You seem to have it all figured out.
I was thinking I could beat the hell out of that guy, but anyway,
Oh yeah,
82-year-old.
You should do that.
I'm just gonna beat the.
You probably could.
Probably could.
Yeah, you'd there'd be a mob of like old ladies who are like hitting you with their purses or whatever.
I'll take them
"Get
too,
off of
man.
him!"
I can take them one after the next. One after the
Man.
next. Take all you
Yeah.
all old ladies. Bring it. I'm
Yeah.
here. I'm here.
Oh, you think you old ladies got something on this guy? No.
I just don't see how we can top fighting
I
old
don't either,
ladies
yeah.
this episode,
Yeah.
Kalyn. So you have anything to say about that?
Cue the music.
You've been listening to the Robert and Kalyn Get Rich Show. Like and subscribe. Leave us a review. Leave us a comment. Help us connect the dots that we've left unseen in the Barry Manilow conspiracy theory. The one thing, however, you should not do is
Take this for financial or investment advice. That's not what we give here. Believe it or not, guys.
Kalyn feels ever sillier saying that with every passing episode. All right, well, please, the number one thing you could do is send this to your friends, your now former friends, and let them know so that we could expand our network of spies around the world and take down the Manilow cabal.
Barry Manilow. Like, Illuminati.
Illuminati. All right. All right, Kalyn, I say we wrap it up.
Cool. Bye.